Greetings, Sagittarius. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. As usual, we will pull a rune and then a tarot card from the runic tarot deck, and then another rune of clarity for each position in your divinely guided rune reading. At the end, as usual, we'll get a card of clarity from a oracle deck. This week is the Soul's Journey oracle deck. So stay tuned for that, Sagittarius, here at the end. Your rune for the energetic near past is this irreversible rune of Isa. This is that ice freezing over the lake for that deep emotional clarity. The ice freezes over that deep lake so you can slow down, pause, go within, recharge, reflect, be rigid to your divinely guided path. Though this could be blessings or challenges here with this. The more negative aspects of Isa are like slipping on the ice or stuck, frozen, rigid, repeating life lessons. But this is really aspects of the opportunities that we have in our lives, and how are we honoring those? Are we going within for the clarity? Are we pausing for that emotional depth? King of Swords clarifies this with Isa. So this is sharp, it's cutting, it's very stern, it's very firm, it's very rigid. So this is something like sticking to your divinely guided path. Like, yeah. But this is also something where it's uniting clans and expressing ideas kinds of energy. This is the energy of expressing multiple ideas and mastering those energies in almost like divine masculine kind of ways. Very stoic, very sure, knowing without guessing kind of energies. By going within and listening twice and responding once, but still doing so in ways that branch ideas together, that connect concepts, that connect ways of being, that connect ideas, at least to the levels of comprehension, right? Doesn't necessarily mean we adopt each other's practices, but yeah, this is tied in with communication. King of Swords here with Ansus makes a lot of sense. Ansus is that rune of communication, divine downloads, prophetic dream work, any type of messaging. Divine loves to communicate with us through things like spirit animals, spirit numbers, colors, songs on the radio, dreams, intuition. Any one of our clairs, we have over 6 different clairs. So claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience, look those up. Ansu says your divine downloads, your blessings, your gifts. These are all blessings or challenges with aspects of this in your past. This is pretty stacked for your rune reading already, with a lot of really big communication, but needing to kind of go within for that inner dialogue, as well for that outer dialogue, and kind of being methodical, more deliberate in your communication, if that makes sense. In your now is Hagalaz. This is the irreversible rune of hail. So you got ice, Isa, and then hail, more ice. This is unintended eventualities, natural disasters. This is energy where it's not necessarily something you want to happen, but something that you know can happen and probably eventually will, like a house repair, home repair, or a hailstorm. That comes away and it wipes away what it needs to, so you can plant the new crop, so you can build the new thing. Okay. Look at this as happening for you rather than to you right now. This is divine kind of removing something from your life. Let's see what this is. You have the Lover's card upright. So you're letting go of, I think, an aspect or an attachment to an outcome of a situation that has to do with your give and take, your kind of the way that you give and receive probably information, and maybe even to a romantic extent. Like really going within and taking it on a super deep level, and really letting divine just take it Take all those aspects that don't serve away, like laying your burdens down. Building every step in the momentum right now of that moment of the whatever's healthy for you, right? Urus, the ox rune here, very driven energy, very divinely guided, mandated sort, but also gains speed as it knows its task, as you know. So as you are on this path, it's going to gain momentum into whatever energy you're putting forward. So you want to make sure that every step that you take is that much more grounded, healthy, right? Not just what you eat or drink as far as health goes, but what you surround yourself with energetically, right? What you listen to, your self-thinking, your self-talk, there's a difference, and they make a difference. Your friends, your online habits, your groups that you're around, your significant others, your partnerships, your workplaces. I mean, just take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. Okay, Sagittarius, but this is interesting. Let's see what your near future is. Your near future is more of this Ansus, maybe more of a healed. Is it going to be in a different perspective having gone through this? So I think this is more grounded sense of Ansus. I think this might have been a little bit more challenged here in the past, but this is more grounded and receiving and calling in with that intuition and the divine know-how. Maybe you're just signaling that you're carrying this through and strengthening it moving forward. Take how it resonates. Like I said, Sagittarius, leave it doesn't. Here you have the Tower. Letting things go. Yeah, the Hagalaz is kind of like the Tower card in tarot. But yeah, letting things go that no longer serve you. Stepping away. And rebuilding the communication tower, the way you give and receive energies. With the Lovers card there, that's interesting, because I think this has to be with how you might have had invisible strings attached to communication energies. So let's see what the rune of clarity is here. Rune of clarity is Odin's rune. Odin's rune is, not every reader does Odin's rune, but it's like the patch that covers Odin's eye. So that's something that's hidden from you, or something that you already know. So with this being in your near future, we're going to end with the Tower Ansus here. We're going to venture to guess that this is something that's hidden from you deliberately. We're going to get a Rune of Clarity from a completely different set at the very end, so stay tuned for that. Influence in the right now position is now this, now that, now this, now that. Life happens. You're going down your path and you get this log that blocks your path. Life happens, right? You have your needs, constraints, limitations, wants versus needs, limitations, actual limitations versus your perceived limitations or your fears, right? Balancing out all that kind of stuff. You're influenced with that kind of energy right now. Four of Pentacles. So yeah, are you going to burn the ship just so other people can have it? Are you going to be a miser to your own abundance? Are you going to not invest your energy into anything or let anybody experience any of your energy just because you can't have your own specific way with it? Question mark. So this is a little bit of a mystery. So like a wise investment, this is like needing to make a cautious response to this energy. This is like a wise investment of your energy. It's not necessarily of abundance. It could be tied into abundance, but this is like a wise investment of your energy. It's like, what's a nice next step? Divine saying, take the energetic leap. You're under that kind of influence of taking a kind of like at a crossroads where it could mean an energetic leap or an initiatory kind of a process for you, or maybe even a competition, or maybe like a birthing of a new concept. regardless, this is coming out with a shifted perspective through all of this. Divine's doing a lot of work here with the in the now, and it is affecting how you are handling abundance. Kind of, I'm getting a little bit of reactionary kind of energy here. Make sure you're still taking that time to go within. Let's see what your advice here is for now. Start the new things, bless the new beginnings. Berkana, the birch goddesses, the birch tree is the first tree that grows after a natural disaster. So this is, you're blessed in that new beginning. So this is like the Empress card in tarot. That'd be awesome if we got that card. But this is beautiful, nurturing and creative type of energies, like being able to create so many different things, being able to nurture all of them, and just having that intuitive ability to do so. But this is calling you to get into that embodiment of blessing the new beginning in a familial style, sort of nurturing kind of sense, like a mother's love kind of energy, into this blessed new beginning. Right after, you can make lemonade out of this, so to speak. Look at this as happening for you rather than to you, and get right into your new beginning. Like, okay, that's happening. Boom. Okay, I know what I'm doing next. Boom. Got this. Because I watched this awesome Rune reading on YouTube. I know what to do next. Queen of Wands. Yeah, ground your intuition. Step into more of your divine feminine aspects, your firm, grounded container of a sense of flow, nurturing aspects. Yeah, for sure. Manifest the heck out of this new beginning, y'all. You know what you're doing. That hailstorm's just creating fertilizer. You're making healthy steps, right? You got that Lovers kind of energy there. So you know what's up. You know what it feels like, what you need to let go of, what you want to continue with in your future. So, yeah. Yeah, spiritual recharge, go within, stay grounded, maybe travel, maybe get out to a place that's spiritual recharge for you. Maybe lean on a friend, a trusted energetic source. This is Awas, the horse rune. This is that energetic source that's proven itself to you through many times throughout your life, Sagittarius. So this could be begin the new thing with this other energetic source, and this is going to be like a divine pilgrimage in that sort of sense for you, where you might be building or being able to lead and be led and kind of be in that Queen of Wands energy with them, right? Like a grounded sense of divine feminine flow, like create this, create that, like let's do this, and like help nurture and ground and like pull ideas together, and yeah, do that work. When you're inspired, yeah, lean on that friend, that energetic source, that could be that Lover's energy, right? Somebody that's healthy for you. You're releasing something that's not, right? In your outcome here, though, you have a lot more of that stability, that grounded sense here in Manas, with where you stand in the world, where you stand in your tribe, where you have that clarity of understanding your attachment to labels, outcomes, paradigms, thought processes, identities, belief structures, labels. Are labels even necessary? All those sort of things. Like you're having that, like all these new senses of like clarity and ideas, like a reaffirm kind of a stability in where you stand in your own life, but also in other people's lives, if that makes sense. Card of clarity of this beautiful Ten of Wands. Yeah, you got Queen of Wands and then Ten of Wands here. So Ten of Wands manifesting a lot more. Like you can go into all these different dimensions, and you're protected through no matter how you go through it. And really, this Ten of Wands is like mastering that energy, or mastering this energy, and being able to overcome whatever this is here in the future. Looks like you're releasing something fully, but you're receiving gifts, divine downloads. You have more of that divine and enhanced sense of clarity in that communication you get to lean on. And I believe that's this trusted energetic source, this healthy thing that you're kind of carrying here with you. All right, Rune of Clarity here for the outcome. This is interesting, Sagittarius. Authenticity, so we low in the sun is the beautiful shining energy that does not have any care in the world on who it shines its light on. It just shines anyway, and this is you stepping into your authenticity, or that sort of kind of clarity, abundance, natural vitality, feeling successful, feeling lucky almost, but being able to know like you can go all these 10 different directions, and manifest the heck into any of that, and be able to fully let go and have your closure here. Of whatever it is that you need your closure on here in the near future. So let's get that Rune of Clarity for that near future. Pertho, Gambler's Cup, more initiation. Gambler's Cup is that, uncovering the mystery, doing another deep dive. You're just like, boom, I'm into this. You're like addicted to the process, it seems here, Sagittarius, but you're just like going with all this, but with this this spiritual recharge kind of energy is nurturing this new beginning vibe, success, and this clarity and this manifestation, all this stuff. I think you're going to fully take this leap. Like you might have had like a glimpse of that opportunity. You're going to fully take this leap though now in your near future, and fully kind of like release that, and like jump into the unknown. And but I think because it is tied with your communication, that's an aspect of why it's unknown for you. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Have faith. Stay grounded though. And you're going to receive a really good divinely guided message, I believe, here in your near future. Look at that. You got an awesome outcome here in this all, Sagittarius. So let me know in the comments below how it all resonates. Let's get that card of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are divinely guided messages straight from Spirit, straight from Source, divinely guided to you, to your spirit, to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Sagittarius's divinely guided rune reading here for this week? What one card of clarity, please, do you have for Sagittarius divinely guided rune reading? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Health. Yeah, that health check here, you want to make sure you're doing like really good divinely guided steps, right? Even intermittent fasting sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Excuse me. Yeah, that enshrines my soul. Yeah. That's a beautiful card too. I like the colors on there. Some of my favorite colors I have around me in my life. Yeah. Let's read about this card. As soon as I find the page, I will. But I have a feeling that you already know kind of what this is going to resonate with here for you. If I could just get to the darn page, that would be awesome. I knew how to spell E-F-G-H. I just didn't know I had so many G cards. Okay, here we go with health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Sagittarius, your body is a temple and you are responsible for its care. You have chosen to incarnate in this physical dimension to learn certain lessons. And if you don't maintain the physical vehicle that your soul has chosen, then you are sabotaging your own plan. Your health is a vital element for your soul's progress, and you should never take it for granted. Be sensible about your nourishment and exercise. You could be a sensitive being who must be conscious of your surroundings because you can easily be drained by people, places, or things, but always make a ritual of protection and cleansing before you work, like with a client, or just bring your mind back to your heart throughout the day to rejuvenate. Sagittarius, this card may also signify a desire to assist other beings through physical or emotional healing work. You may be involved professionally in the medical fields, body work, or psychiatry and counseling, or maybe you're just a good listener who possesses sage advice. If you or someone you know inherited a congenital disease, past life work like QHHT may be of some benefit. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.